Nation, what is good? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the House at Hammer, built by the nation for the nation. Welcome to Raider Nation News today. If it's your first time in here, don't let it be your last. The rest of y'all know the routine already. Come on. Break them thumbs, hammer that sub, smash a bell to stay up to date with all your Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions. We do have a lot to talk about tonight. We'll probably do a little over an hour. We'll see how everything goes. But we did get breaking news within the last hour. The Raiders, per Mike Garafolo, are hiring former Jaguars defensive coordinator Mike Caldwell as a run game coordinator and linebackers coach. Caldwell had a bunch of suitors, including the Eagles, Bills, and Ravens. He heads to Vegas to join Antonio Pierce and defensive coordinator Patrick Graham. This is a great hire. Look, we're bringing in a lot of guys with a lot of coaching experience, some head coaching, some coordinator coaching. I'm here for it. He definitely, in my opinion, call me biased, call me whatever you want, he definitely picked a really solid defense to join. So I'm here for it. Welcome to the black hole, Mike Caldwell. We have a lot of people in the chat already. We will go through a roll call momentarily. The chat is actually above me. We're running on 4 monitors today, so bear with me on that. I appreciate y'all that are pulling on up. Let's get this rundown and let's get started, though. Let's see. There it is. There it is. Shout out to Bali. All right. It is official. Ink to paper, finally. Saturday, the news was announced that Cliff Kingsbury withdrew his consideration from the offensive coordinator position with the Raiders. Luke Getsy, 12 hours later, it was announced that he was slated to be our next offensive coordinator. Yesterday, it has been made official, again, pen to paper. Luke Getsy, the former Chicago Bear offensive coordinator and various position coaches with the Green Bay Packers, is officially a Raider. I know a lot of people have been pissed, miserable. I'm not watching Raider games anymore, whatever. Kick rocks, you won't be missed at all. Pierce was the one that was a guy that really wanted this to happen. In an interview, he had mentioned them getting the dog shit kicked out of him by Getsy and the Chicago Bears earlier in the season. And with what he saw in regards to that running game, and they ran all over us, this was a guy that he wanted because he is a guy that is a strong proponent of the ground and pound style type of offense. And again, his experience, he already has a relationship with Devontae Adams as a receivers coach. And look, it's a great fit, at least for me right now. I'm going to take this as it goes and see what the possibilities are. And like I said to you guys in the last live, do not ask me what my prediction is going to be for the season. Do not ask me until after week 3, week 4 of the regular season, when I can fully assess our full 53-man roster. But as it pertains to Cliff Kingsbury, I don't know why this came off the screen already. I don't think it was supposed to auto. There it is. As it pertains to Cliff Kingsbury, there was a report that came out, and this was per Adam Schefter while he was a guest on the Pat McAfee show yesterday. I guess that thing is just running through the slideshow, which it wasn't supposed to do, but I really don't care. It was a contractual dispute. There was a disagreement over the terms. My understanding, unconfirmed, but my understanding is when we look at these teams around the league right now, they're offering their assistant coaches by enlarged 3-year contracts. So in this particular case, I think the Raiders were at 2, and and the Arizona Cardinals are currently paying him, so they really wouldn't have been any guaranteed money by taking it on. There was that disagreement between that 3rd year, and that, I believe, contributed significantly to the breakdown in these talks and to Washington going ahead to giving them that 3-year contract, and most assistants have gotten during this hire cycle. So there is a reason behind it. It's not officially confirmed, but this was reported again by Adam Schefter during his interview on the Pat McAfee show yesterday. Now, there's another report that came out that apparently part owner of the Washington Commanders, Magic Johnson, had some type of involvement in this in regards to Kingsbury leaving us and going to Washington, but that is not confirmed yet either. So Hammer, my guy, just want to let you know my latest test results coming back amazing. Cancer cell count down to 0.01. We're in the home stretch. Salute, salute, salute to my resident masshole. Much love to you and continue prayers with you, man. Let me do a quick roll call. Let me just get through this real quickly. Martin, Lil Tiger, Garel, Anthony, Redbone, Dan, Raider Rudy, Nick, Raider Dangerfield, Omni, LV, the head of Mount Shieldmore Security, Jeffrey, salute, DJ Bun. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing Alex, Brave, Junior, Frank? Yeah, I think it's Cap as well, Frank. Trap God, what's good, my guy? Terry, Sean, Mr. Kano. Am I missing anybody? Grawl, Kaiser, Richard Hardy, Desert, the two-time champions in the building. Darnell Sanders, what's good? M85, running game and linebackers. Shout out to the president of Jersey Shore Raider Booster Club, Terry, what's good? Mason Blue, Raider Sound, Carlos Briones, Herman Munster, what's good? I think we caught Raiders Fan Radio. Appreciate you, my guys. We got to talk. Still waiting to do our show together, so hit me up when you get a chance, my guys. Much love to you guys. Martin, Tim, Thrill, Martin Camacho, Corvette, RJ, Drinking Club, Travis, Beantown, Daniel. Okay. We gone through it. Anthony, stop with that shit, bro. Don't worry, you're not gonna be unceremoniously blocked in here. So that's where we stand currently as it pertains to the Getsy situation. Now let's move a little further into some player news, some unfortunate player news. Of course, we're in the off season and we are in the paper for the wrong reason. Defensive lineman Janarius Robinson, who recently signed a 1-year extension for a little under $1 million a couple of days ago, was arrested in Vegas on the block at 3700 the other night. This was actually not the other night. This was about 6 a.m. on suspicion of DUI. He was released. He is due in court in June. It's a first-time offense, so it's a misdemeanor, but got to smarten up, man. We've seen this movie a couple of times, and a couple times too many already. The 3 years that we have been in Vegas, you can't be doing this stuff, man. He got pulled over at valet of the area hotel early yesterday morning. Like, dude, please smarten up. You definitely look solid towards the end of the season, and then you put yourself in a situation like really not a good look for you, man. Not a good look at all. We move on. I don't know what's going on. I think I might be getting sick. I really hope I'm not, but it is what it is. Coach Cinco. Yes, guys. That Ocho Cinco. Chad Johnson, the former wide receiver, met with Antonio Pierce last night. And, of course, Chad Johnson went to Twitter after midnight, having dinner with Antonio Pierce, and I'm going to ask for a job with the Raiders in some capacity to help diversify my portfolio / resume. This would be my 39th job if all goes well. Look, he did put the picture up. He put a couple of screenshots of some text messages up as well. Look, we do have a receivers coach in Edgar Bennett. I don't know if maybe he's coming in as an assistant. I don't even know if he's really coming here to join our coaching staff. It is pretty laughable, but he does have a relationship with Chad Johnson as while serving as a coach and a recruiting coordinator at Arizona State. Antonio Pierce's son, Chad Jr., was a wide receiver at Arizona State. So I don't know, man. And we already know that he has the long relationship with Marvin Lewis. It would be pretty interesting to see if that happens, but somebody just said, Daniel, you just took the words out of my mouth. You never know with Ocho. So yeah, it's incredibly interesting to see that, but it's him as usual. Shout out to my big bro in the building. If you're around and you want to pull up, shoot me a message and I'll bring you in. We could talk about this, bro. We could talk about everything that we're talking about right now. Appreciate you, my big bro. More news, and for those that have watched a couple of weeks ago, let me throw this up there. For those that saw, I think it was the quick hit I put out last week, if I remember correctly. Jermaine Eluemunor is set to be a free agent for those that don't know. He put a tweet out there last week that pretty much he wants to be able to beat the Chiefs when it matters. And pretty much didn't care who saw it, how people felt about it, whatever. So I did have this conversation with Graf, and Graf is like, it's probably cap. Like, it is what it is. As I mentioned it, I said, set to be a free agent, and it may be fitting because the only team that seems to be the thorn in the Chiefs' side over the last couple of years has been the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, we already know that T. Higgins is going to be gone. Boyd is going to be gone. And their right tackle is set to be a free agent. So, here is what Eluemunor tweeted recently. People keep hating when honestly Burrow and Mahomes are the best QBs in the NFL. Also, he completely turned that franchise around, but I guess when you're nice as people forget about the bad times. Also, the whole system quarterback thing is stupid. Again, he publicly stated that he wants to join a team that could beat the Chiefs. To him, it was cool that we beat them on Christmas Day, but he wants to beat the Chiefs when it matters. And now we have this tweet. Like, I'm curious to see what you guys think about that. I don't know. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And I just don't understand the second time in a week that you're coming out with something like this. Like, why? Why are you doing this, my guy? Come on. I think some consensus, never mind. I would say consensus, some people want him back, but Richard Hardy just said, Eluemunor can kick rocks if he wants to be like that. Graf just said, I'm going to ask Loom about this next week so we can get an answer. There you go, big bro. Yes, big bro is going to have Jermaine Eluemunor on next week. So make sure, if you're not subscribed to him already, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. You see it on the screen, OLV Raiders Network. Guys, make sure to subscribe. I think he just hit 23K. Pretty sure he'll be at 25 by the time we get to Detroit for the draft. Mumford can take his place. Did you see Mac? Yeah, I did. Salute to Chris. Yeah, I did. If you don't want to be here, then bye, Sheila. If Eluemunor doesn't believe, then he can bounce. Yup. I like the main show. Okay. So again, I'm running literally on 4 monitors right now. So I'm like, if I'm looking up, it's because I'm looking up at you guys in the chat. Those that are coming in, we have over 200 in here. Again, y'all see where we're at, 85-44. We on that road to 10K right now. Break them thumbs, hammer them subs, smash a bell. If you guys want to be a member to the channel, and for those that missed recently, we are back to doing monthly giveaways at the end of every month. It could be gift cards. It could be a bottle of Woodson whiskey. But the only way you can enter is to join the membership, which is pinned to the top. We have 2 different tiers. It doesn't matter what tier you're on. You're being thrown into that entry every single month as long as you're a member. And I think as it stands right now, we have about 62 or 63 in the running currently for the end of the month giveaway. So stay tuned for that, guys. Raiders will be beating the Chiefs frequently. Talk that shit, Rich. Love Crosby calling out Chris Sims. And then who's the interview that he was with before? Because somebody had sent it to me, and this dude looked like he was about to piss his pants when Crosby was like, I got to protect my guys. Like, you're always giving us heat, da-da-da-da. Like, I was like, good. That's our enforcer. Keep talking shit and look at see what's going to happen to you. Let me see if I'm missing anything on here right now, and I don't think I am. Maybe Eluemunor can join the Chiefs, so he wants to beat them so bad. Oh, pause. It was Chris Sims. Okay, it was Chris Sims. Because I think I watched it. Like, I watched it on the way home, and then I think it popped up again on the screen for me while I was sitting here setting everything up. But it feels good to be back. I know it's been a couple of days. We've been dropping things here and there. The weekend, obviously, we had all the crazy news that went on, but I was like, let me give myself a little breather. And then we did the late show, Monday night with myself and Graf, which is a pretty fun show, and Stu jumped on as well. So it was definitely a good show, and I appreciate those that pulled on up for that as well. But we're back in the vault. We're doing the solo thing, which I can't complain about. A lot of people have been telling me I need to do these a hell of a lot more, and I'm trying to be as consistent as possible for each and every single one of y'all, because the growth of this channel doesn't happen without each and every single one of y'all. And I really appreciate all your guys' continued support. Both the Raider haters. Everybody's a Raider hater unless they bleed silver and black. We know how that goes. All right. We could take the rundown screen off of here. And I didn't realize that slideshow was going to do the stupidness that it did. So that can go bye-bye as well. Give me one sec. There we go. Martin, consistent content. I just told somebody I gotta get Graph's best content. We gotta turn that into an audio file for the mixer. And we got another one that's coming your way soon too. Shout out to Joseph J. Thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Let's see, am I missing anything in here yet? Nope. We can only have 1 win or 17 wins. As always, haters. There you go. Chris got pissed off at me because I kept telling him he's a disgrace to his fathers. I'm very disappointed that I'm not out there this week, at least for the media part of things. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad that I'm not out there because of the 2 teams that are in it. But it still would have been an amazing experience and opportunity. Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to Deb. For those that have been watching, you guys have seen both of them on as guests. Deb covers the Chargers. She is from the East Coast. She's an Eagles fan, but she's out there for Media Week. And we might have a special guest on this coming week as well. I'm hoping to get this person on before the Super Bowl. We had him on last year, former Raiders wide receiver AC Caswell. I'm going to try to reach out to him probably tomorrow and see if we can get him on maybe by Friday or Saturday. Raiders don't want to be liked. They want to be respected. That's a fact. And shout out to Thrill on the $5 super. Appreciate you, my guy. I've got a clip of Wasted unceremoniously blocking. Oh, look, if we can turn it into an audio clip, I'm doing it. I'm dead serious. We're gonna add some more clips to this. It'll be a lot more fun. Mondo Reyes with that content. Appreciate y'all pulling on up, man. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Again, we just talked about a whole bunch of things that have been going on. We talked about this new coordinator we have. Our run games coordinator in Mike Caldwell. I would love to hear what you guys think about that. Again, the ink is finally on the paper. It is dried. Luke Getsy is officially now our new offensive coordinator. And yeah, if you guys want to call in, we can open the vault line for a little bit. If you guys are up to it, just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down in the chat. Hammer, who do you think our O-line coach and QB coach will be? That's the thing, Brave. I don't know. A lot of people have been asking for the last couple of days, who's our O-line coach? I don't know right now. I don't know. QB coach? I'm not sure. Who would I like? I don't even know who's available when it comes to the O-line. I was just having this conversation with the guys the other day. I was more of a specialist. Offensively, I was a receiver. And defensively, I played secondary when I was a hell of a lot smaller and then started playing linebacker and the edge. But offensive line was one of those positions that I never, not that I didn't respect or pay attention to, but I definitely wasn't the one to kind of deep dive into offensive linemen in regards to doing content. Pep Hamilton was a guy that I wouldn't mind having as a QB coach, and I know Waste has been talking about him a lot recently. Doug Marrone, is he even still in the league, or how long has he been out of the league for? Lou Getsy is looking for redemption, and I think he's going to get it with the RJ. Your lips to God's ears, man. What are your thoughts on getting JJ the fuck out of here? Why is there such an emotional attachment to the guy with one good season? Vaughn, JJ is a guy that I gave praise and a guy that I wanted before we drafted him. And yeah, he led the league in rushing 1 year. Okay, cool. 5 years he's been in the league, he's missed maybe a total of 7 or 8 games. But dude is an anchor. He's a bulldozer. And Pierce has said it himself. He is the heart of this offense. He's got to come back. And if I'm Telesco, if I'm AP, I'm bringing him back on a 3-year deal. Let him finish his career, Raider. He wants to be here. So I don't know why that's coming out like that, but he's a guy that I want here. Marone just got fired 2 days ago, and maybe we bring him in for an interview. Jason Simmons leaves us for Washington. Do we get comp picks or not? Or that's, I believe that's coordinators, head coaches, and front office. Hammer you a thick frame, but not in the trenches, thick frame. You're right. I was, again, they put me on the edge a lot of the times. I went back and forth between linebacker and the edge. Once I got older, when I was younger, I played between safety and linebacker. Shout out to Getsy B Gaming. Thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Appreciate you. If we hire Mike Berkovicki, I think that's how it's pronounced, or Berkovici. He worked with Jaden Daniels at ASU. Would be interesting if we was trying to trade up for Daniels. He worked with developing him at ASU. It could be a possibility. How come Vrabel wasn't interviewed for the staff? So True Raider, that's a great question. And this was something that I was just listening to on my way home this afternoon. I was listening to ESPN radio, and apparently Diana Rossini put an article out there about pretty much like he was, as a coach, which is kind of weird at this point in time anyways, in this day and age, that apparently he was the type of coach that was very intimidating. And look, I've had this conversation with my guys. I've had this conversation with you guys as it pertained to John Gruden. The John Gruden of old was the guy that we loved, right? That dude had a fire, had an energy, and was not afraid to say what was on his mind. But clearly, emails that kind of told everything. Just kidding. But his second time around with us, he was a little bit more buttoned up. He wasn't that same raging Chucky that we had the first time around. And that's because, and this is, you guys know this is a show that I don't talk politics or anything like that. But this country has gotten so PC. The generation behind me is so soft and have that sense of entitlement and have to be coddled. Coaches can't do that shit anymore. So for Rossini to come out with that article, I'm like thinking about it because of the age that we're in now. It's like, how the hell was he a coach for that long if he was too aggressive? Doesn't add up. Something ain't right there. Like, I think we don't need somebody else like that. I don't think we need another coach. Like, if Vrabel is that guy, good for him. But look, we have a guy that is a leader among men. He knows how to talk to his players. He knows how to interact with his players. He knows how to motivate his players the right way. We're good. Richie Incognito would be a good offensive line coach. Bullies across the line, man. Bullies across the line. Shout out to Bourbon Country Raider. Vrabel could go back to the Buckeyes? I don't know. JJ won't sign a 2-year deal. He got to go. Where is this coming from, DK? Is there something that's coming out there right now that I don't know about? Shout out to Kenneth. Is there something that's out there right now as it pertains to JJ that I don't know about? I'm curious. And again, if I'm looking up too much, it's because you guys are on the top monitor right now. But I'm trying to understand this as it pertains to JJ right now because we know AP wants him back as well. What, you guys want us to bring in Austin Eckler? That's not happening. Absolutely not. I'm waiting for the response from, who is it? Vaughn brought it up the first time. Oten is saying let him go. DK, I want to hear from the three of you right now. Screw it, get Saquon. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you right now. Like we talked about this the other day, and I said I think that there's a good chance that Dallas is going to be looking for a running back, and I think that they can get that running back in the draft and Jonathan Brooks, the running back out of Texas, because I don't see anybody going very early this time around for a running back, but there's a free agent out there that could go to Dallas as well, and that would be some crazy shit. And that would be Saquon Barkley if the Giants don't give him an extension. From what I understand, he wants something around the ballpark of like $24 to $25 million in guaranteed money. Realistically, they should have given Saquon Barkley a contract before they gave it to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was constantly hurt, neck injury, now the ACL injury, and you paid that man last year. Like, I don't see why they don't. I don't see that. I don't see why they didn't go the other way and franchise tag at least Daniel Jones to see what he really was capable of. Spencer Rattler will be a Raider. Oh, Lord. I think Jacobs goes to Baltimore. They tried to trade for him, remember? Oh, Jesus. Yo, guys, please don't put that into the atmosphere. He wants to retire a Raider. I've made that perfectly clear. He said that directly to me in person. Like, let's not do that. I don't mind keeping JJ, but not for $10 million. Leaky, what's good, bro? What's up, Boost? I don't mind. BS, JJ said he will take a pay cut if AP is hired. See? And you're going to get more of a discount. Like, remember, the free tax. Like, come on, man. The no state tax, like, he's good. Stay here. Please stay here. Rattler equals Riddler. Ooh. Damn. Wow. Wow. That's insane. I don't know why that happened, but hold up. Oh, I got to do it the other way. Hold up, guys. We're good. All right. Let me catch up with you guys in the chat real quick. 273 in here. Hope the Raiders, the Hard Knocks show seems like no. They already actually have a list of teams because that came out like a little over a month ago. We're not on that list. Not sure if you cover this, but is Ocho Cinco? It's cap right now. There's no real report on it. Everybody was taking what he said on Twitter. It's not real. We already have a receivers coach as well. If he came on, it would be as an assistant. True Raiders, stop. 2 cents was good. No 10. I like Zeus too, but I like the two-headed monster as well. Go with JJ and Zeus. I'm telling you, it'll pay dividends. I still think that this thing with Ocho Cinco right now is cap. Until we see something from the Raiders directly, it ain't real. Zeus is cool, but he ain't Jacobs. There you go. Remember, this is JJ's last contract. It is retiring at 30, so and that's what I want, Brave. True said I'm spitting fire today. JJ staying, AOC MVP incoming. Oh, God. Demokes was good, man. Coach Sippin was good. Ocho knows. Bro, people really falling from... Yeah. No, really, it's the media falling for the crap, too, because they saw it, and they go and drag it out. Like, come on, let's be real here. SportsCenter ESPN posted it about Ocho. Yeah, exactly. Because it's media week. It's Super Bowl week in Vegas. They're going to grab any story that they can and try to twist it and try to make something up. So, Brave, I heard. He's out there as well. Shout out to Mitch. Franklin Skinner, salute. I'd still draft a speedy third down back or give Sincere a shot. Hit up Graph. That's the official representation of Sincere McCormick. Y'all need to pay attention. Figure out what AP is putting down. Yeah, it makes sense. I like what AP has done so far. We mentioned it at the start of the show that they're hiring former Jaguars defensive coordinator Mike Caldwell as a run game coordinator and a linebackers coach. Another guy with experience. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm looking forward. The defense gets me more and more hyped with everything that we have around us on defense. I love the weapons we have on offense, but now we have to see what type of scheme Luke Getsy is in fact going to bring to the table for these weapons. Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, Michael Mayer, Trey Tucker, JJ. I'm going to say it. He'll be back. JJ, Zeus, and whoever our quarterback is going to be. hoping Jaden Daniels. If not Jaden Daniels, then Bo Nix. There, I said it. Those are my two guys, my 1A, 1B. That's it. Don't worry about the mule, just load the wagon. Phil Maddox, salute. Benson, I think I drafted a couple of times too. If we're okay on paying him $10 million a year, then let's do a 4-year, $50 million and dip into our cap space. I'm giving him a 3. And I'll give him a nice amount of guaranteed money to finish his career here. They talked to Penix at the Senior Bowl. Would you be opposed? As long as we have a solidified, bona fide right tackle that can protect Penix's blind side, then I'm for it. That would be my third option, though. Why do you want McCarthy? Who said that I want? Wait, I know that's not towards me. It's Martin. That's why. JJ McCarthy at 13, I wouldn't mind under Getsy. We get a franchise quarterback, we'll be Gucci. That's a fact. I'm so hoping Dalton Wagner is a stud. No, Daniel, I know. I looked back up and I saw who you were responding to. That's my fault. That's my fault. Let's get this going for a little bit, guys. Let me open this up for you guys. I think Do Not Disturb is off anyways. Yeah, it is. All right, let me put this in the chat for you guys. As I hear a loud train going by. You guys are connected. All right. You guys want to call in and sound off on tonight's topics? Here we go. 347-471-0361. My headphones are there if somebody does call. If not, it is what it is. I could just respond and answer your guys' questions in the chat. JJ gives me Ricky Water vibes. Look at Texans. They have 30 free agents. Good God, that sucks. So maybe we don't see the Texans being a consistent playoff team now. If Jacobs doesn't return, Corum and Irving would be great draft picks. You know what's funny, 2 cents? The mock drafts I was messing around with today, Bucky Irving kept popping up in like the 4th or 5th round over and over and over again. So I don't know. You guys want to do a mock draft? Like we don't have to take calls. We could do a mock draft if you guys want to do a mock draft. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Even though I know my mock drafts have been on point recently, and we can do a couple if you want, depending on like exactly what type of mock drafts you guys want to do. I see one. I'm down for either. Salute to Gunsmoke. I'm still looking. And we do got a caller now. Raider Nation News today. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Chris for Raiders, calling from California City, California.
What's going on, man? Sound off.
Nah, man, I just want to make a comment about this, the OC.
Okay.
People are just doubting him, man. So, like, I watched the tape. I got a niece that lives in Chicago. She loved him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he had to run the ball because, sorry, Fields couldn't throw.
The offensive line didn't help the cause very much either.
Not even close. I watched the tape and he only looked like one. He didn't read the progression. He only looked at one person and then ran.
Yeah. The hell? Got anything else for us tonight, bro?
No, I just want to make that comment. I didn't know it was going to be on the phone. I just want to make that comment about, let them cook. Let's see what happens.
Gotcha. Appreciate the call, bro.
All right, take it easy, man.
You too.
Go Raiders.
Raider Nation News today. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's good, Hammer? It's DeMarcus Webb calling in.
What's going on, my guy?
What's going on? Just wanted to give you your flowers, man. I always consider you're the voice of reason of Raider Nation, whether it's Josh Jacobs, Tyree Wilson. Just love your calm demeanor about, presenting the news to Raider fans and everybody, and just love and appreciate everything you do, man. Just want to give you your shout out, man. Just give you your flowers.
I appreciate that because I got people that say that I sound what is it? Depressing and a whole bunch of other negative shit. But I try to give you guys the best content that I possibly can, even when I feel like I'm fucking dying over here right now.
Absolutely, man. It doesn't go unnoticed, man. Love and appreciate you, and
Thanks
wanna
so
call in
much,
and give
bro.
you your flowers.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Raider Nation News today. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Judge, man. Salute to you, man.
What's going on,
Hey,
dog?
man, I wanted to say this, dog. Hey, man, nation before anything, but I ain't ready for no fucking Kirk Cousins to come to the nation, you know what I mean?
I don't think we want to spend that type of money on a guy like that, especially like the age. He's just coming off of a torn Achilles. Like our bank right now, as it stands, we have $55 million in cap space. $5 million is automatically allocated to the draft, so it puts us in a hole of 50. We'll have $50 million to play around with. A quarterback of his stature and his experience, and this guy has been around the league for a long ass time, getting franchise tagged left and right and still making bank. This guy is going to be looking at a commanding of like $40 million or more. There's no way in hell if Telesco is as smart as people say he is, he's not going to break the bank for that one guy, because that most definitely is not the future quarterback and not the face of the franchise for years to come. I would not do it in any way, shape, or form.
We're straight up, man. Keep it 100, man. I ain't trying to get no washed up Kirk Cousins, dog. You know what I mean? I'll be mad as fuck, man, watching this nation go that way.
I definitely don't see it happening. I feel like I've seen people that have mentioned his name. I really don't see that happening. If we're going the route of a free agent quarterback, it would be Russell Wilson. It would be for the league vet minimum, because we're not paying him an astronomical amount of money. Not after that money that's owed to him now by Denver. Absolutely not.
Yeah, definitely not. But I just wanted to touch on that, man. But salute to you, man. Keep doing your thing, getting that content out, dog.
That content. Appreciate you, my bro.
That content. Hell yeah.
Take care, bro.
Hell, man.
Too. We just made the live even more exciting. I appreciate y'all. Those that are coming in, those that haven't done it yet, break them thumbs, hammer them subs, smash the bell, y'all. And we got another caller. This is one of my guys. Ladies and gentlemen, L.A. Rob.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
Just here at work, had to duck off, hit the homie up, show some love to the channel.
Appreciate you.
Bringing us that great content. So one thing about, I'm not going to call Kirk Cousins washed, but he's not the way we need to go.
Mm-mm.
Just like I don't feel everybody's making the mistake of thinking that Russell Wilson's going to take a team-friendly deal. Fucker wants money, bro. Or everybody seems to think he's going to take a team-friendly deal because Denver's going to pay him. Nah.
Nah.
In the words of LA Knight, nah.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you a question then. What team? And this is respectfully. What team is dumb enough to pay him? I know there's teams that need a quarterback right now. What team do you think is going to be dumb enough to spend an astronomical amount of money on him?
Atlanta. I know Graf and y'all be upset that Sierra won't be on the sidelines, but no, he's not coming to Vegas.
I'm not necessarily a guy that's on my soapbox for Russell Wilson right now. I want a young kid that is going to be here for like 10 plus years as our quarterback. One that we believe could be a successful quarterback at the next level. He's almost done.
I think the thing is, people want to bring in a vet and then they want to pair him with a rookie. Look, let's not go the vet route. We already have someone that we know can play in the NFL level in AOC.
Right.
Now let's go get our franchise guy. You know what I mean?
I'm here for it, bro.
So I think that's the best way to go. Make this last part quick. I think that the coaching ads have been phenomenal. I'm loving what I'm seeing. And I'm going to laugh when we do officially sign Ocho Cinco, and then Graf's going to be sitting there like, he doesn't think it's real.
I don't think. Look, as it stands right now, I don't think it's real either. Again, the media got a hold of the tweet, the picture that he put up of him and AP last night. And like I said before, Ocho Cinco also was putting up screenshots of the text. I think it was text with his wife about it. You know what? We're gonna read those when we get off the phone. I'm gonna read those texts.
Okay, and then I was reading them. It seems like he's serious about it. And if you watch him and Shannon going back and forth on their show,
yeah,
I'm telling you, it sounds just like the way he talks. So it seems real. The last thing, I'm about to drop a bomb on you, Hammer. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is wrestling related. Okay.
Okay.
At the press conference tomorrow, this is what's going to happen. They're going to announce that it's going to be Cody versus Roman. Rock's going to be special referee to make sure that nobody interferes because of all the crap that Roman's been pulling. But they're going to do something they haven't done in a long time, and it's going to be huge. And this is the reason why I feel like they're doing the press conference in Vegas. They're going to announce, just like he did with Cena, Rock and Roman, WrestleMania 41, which is going to be in Las Vegas. I'm calling it.
You get two for that, bro. You get two Funk Flex bombs. Look, if that happens, I don't care what it takes. Hopefully I'm in a much better place than I am now. I'll be in Vegas for WrestleMania. You can bank on that.
So will I. And since you're great enough to get me two, I'll give you one more conspiracy theory I got. Elimination Chamber, someone's gonna get hurt. They're gonna have to fill it with a mystery person. They're like, who's gonna be? They get all quiet, and all you hear is, no. It's gonna be CM Punk. I guarantee you, he's gonna be wrestling at WrestleMania.
You think that tricep injury, he's gonna be able to come back that quickly?
You know, I didn't see AJ Lee there at his side for the surgery. I didn't see no cuts on his arm. You know how they show stuff?
You think this is a work? You think this is a work?
It might be, or it could either be a work to build. For example, like, okay, if he really got hurt, do you really think they're gonna have Drew McIntyre doing everything he's doing?
No.
If he was really hurt,
no.
Especially after him saying that the company made him ill in the first place when they had issues.
Yeah.
I think it's a work. If it's not a work, it's something minor, maybe a little cleanup. But I don't think he's as hurt as we think he is. I think he'll be back at Chamber, and it's going to end up being him and Seth at WrestleMania.
We'll see, bro. We'll see. Definitely appreciate the call. What?
I was just saying, unless they go the route of Drew McIntyre versus Cody at WrestleMania.
I really don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
I like Drew. Hey, don't you shit on Drew.
I'm not shitting on Drew because I did like him once upon a time, but I'm not. I'm just over this shit right now. Like, he just sounds like a miserable crybaby bitch, and I'm over it.
That's the point. That's the point. And tell me it's not entertaining because it makes you hate the prick. You've liked Drew McIntyre for so long. Everybody's liked him for so long since he came back. Now he's a miserable prick that everybody fucking hates. It's fantastic, and I love it. And on that note, you have a good one, Hammer, and I'm going to continue listening to the show while I'm here at work.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you, bro. Shout out to our resident meathead, Rob Cisneros. So let's read this text that Ocho Cinco put up on X last night. I'm getting hired as a Raiders coach. LOL, hush. Baby, I'm about to land in 25 minutes. Can you place an order of the spicy rigatoni to go, please? My teacher in garden told me to hush when I told her I was going to be an NFL player. Now you don't believe in me and my dreams, plus aspirations to be a leader of young men at the highest level. I'll get you another room to stay in while in Vegas. I can't. Hold up. Raider Nation News Today. What's your name? Where you calling from?
True Raider from Baldwin Park.
What's going on, my guy?
What's happening? How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, but a first time caller. I've been subscribed just for a little bit over a month. Just wanted to chime in with you. I'm a little late, but it's all good.
Appreciate you.
Hey, is it true that Getsy knew the lyrics to Straight Outta Compton and Cliff Kingsbury did not?
This is the first time I'm hearing this one.
I'm kidding, bro.
That would be some funny shit though.
Hey, I don't know what the topics for today, but I feel that seriously the Raiders should go all in terms of the draft and take these big risks in the third round and go for some big ones because since Gruden and Mayock have been up there, and even with the last year's regimes, all these third round picks have been bust, bro. You know what I mean?
It's also, but I'll tell you one thing right now we have to take into consideration. Depending on if we in fact try to move up and try to get one of these quarterbacks early in the draft, third pick might be going bye-bye as compensation for that trade. So we got some time. We got a lot of time right now to see how this plays out, but I've been saying it. If they, in fact, are trying to make a move for one of these top picks, whether it being trying to trade up with New England, which I don't think is going to happen, but I think they have a more likely chance to trade up with Arizona, they have to do this next month. They can't do it on draft night because draft night they'll be asking for a hell of a lot more. They need to try to get something done quick, fast, and in a hurry if they, in fact, are trying to go that route and try to get one of these top quarterbacks in this draft class.
I see. No, it makes sense. But I just want to chime in, my brother. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you. It's all good.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Peace.
Take care. All right, let me go through this real quick. Shout out to Raiderzilla. Thank you for becoming a member. Guys, if you want to become a member, the link is pinned to the top. Shout out to Jason Monroe, another one. Welcome to the family. We got another call. I'm going to shout the rest of you guys out momentarily. Raider Nation News today. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what up, Hammond? It's JD, the Crenshaw District Raider.
What's going on, my guy?
Ain't nothing to it. Hey, since we're talking about money, you heard anything or seen anything about us trying to get money back for that Chandler Jones conduct detrimental to the team?
A lot of people have been asking me this over the course of the last couple of weeks, and I've been looking and digging as much as I possibly can. I have not seen, I have not heard anything back on this, and I've stated it before that, like, everything he did was, in fact, conduct detrimental to the team. I don't see how... Say it again?
That was worse than T.O. in Philly.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, like, my thing is right now, I don't see how the hell we do not recoup some of that money, if not the remaining money. But again, this is something that I've been looking up over and over and over again, day in, day out, and I have not heard anything yet on it. Hopefully something comes down the line very, very soon because we could absolutely use that money on top of the other $22 to $23 million we'll be saving once we get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo and Hunter Renfrow.
Right. Man, no doubt. Hey, also, what linebackers you like in the draft, and what rounds you like them?
Linebackers for me, I have not really looked at them as much because I feel like right now I'm kind of happy with what we have with our linebacking room. I'm more concerned about.
You happy with Masterson? You happy with Masterson?
Masterson,
a lot of plays.
Masterson's a rotational piece, and he's a special teams specialist right now. But like with what we have right now, I'm good with. I'm more concerned about just addressing the trenches on both sides of the ball in this draft and the free agency period.
Right.
Because again, it starts on both sides of the ball. It starts with the lines. So we got to bolster up both our offensive line and our defensive lines first and foremost. And of course, we have to get our quarterback of the future as well.
Of course. Yeah, because the Byron Murphy third-round pick didn't work out. We got to get somebody to, sit on the other side of Wilson if that's where his home is going to be in the interior.
Yep.
Also, I wasn't feeling Masterson because anytime we do run a true 4-3 and need him out there, he's fast as hell, but he overruns a lot of tackles. That was, my thoughts on him. Now, last one. I know I said last one and hit you with two more. But
You're good.
One.
You're good.
This might be 2 or 3 more. What we going to do with the O-line, since we're talking about the line, of course, Andre James, Captain Pancake, he can't come back.
He can kick rocks.
Man, tough. He can kick rock with no shoes on.
Yeah, he can kick rocks, and I've talked about this as it pertains to the line moving forward, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'd much rather us kick par him to center. He did a really good job when he filled in for James. And then just address the guards like Robert Hunt, free agent from Miami. That guy is my number one guard, my number one right guard in free agency.
All right.
And then we just have to figure out left guard. And if we have to go the route of another guard, we do that through the draft.
You thinking? Is it the cat from Oregon State?
That's one.
Cat?
That's one kid I've looked at. I've looked at. It's another kid from. There's one from Michigan that I was looking at. There's a couple of others too, but like I said, I got to get Big Mike on. I know he's on the West Coast. I'm gonna have to get Big Mike or even Andy on soon, and we're gonna have this conversation because those are our guys that were in the trenches. Those are our guys that were in the trenches, and they can give us a lot more insight as it pertains to the line. And I'm gonna reach out to Mike when I finish and see when he's available. We're gonna have to do that and have do a show about that.
Open up the line.
Oh, absolutely.
Open up the line so we can call in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know Big Mike will break it down. Andy, has since retired, then come out of retirement or made guest appearances.
He just makes guest appearances, which is cool. He makes his guest appearances when he can.
Yeah, just let him do a cameo thing. You know what I mean? Let him do a cameo thing. That way he can get, you can have like, here's our crazy guest tonight because, Andy likes to go nuts.
There you go.
And most of the time he's right because he goes nuts on the meek, and I'm with him on that.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm getting back on the show then. All right, thanks, Hammer.
Appreciate it. All right, let me go through this list real quick. Oh, fuck, I can't go through this list. Raider Nation News today. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Hammer? It's the Bambino from Corden, Iowa.
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good. Hey, dude, I just want you to check out Malik Washington from Virginia. Old Scout said something about how we really interviewed him during the Senior Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Check him out and look at him, dude. He's going to be an awesome slot receiver.
You said Malik Washington?
Yeah.
Let me see something. Out of Virginia. Let's.
He's only 5'9", but the dude's
5'8".
and
5'8". 5'8", 194.
5'8".
I'm looking at the numbers right now. Give me 1 second. This past season was his best. 111 receptions for 1,384 yards, 12.5 yards on average with 9 touchdowns. His receiving grade was a 92.4. He's got a high...
He didn't have a good quarterback, remember that.
Yeah, he's got a high yards per route run. Drop rate percentage is pretty high. Contested catch rate is fairly 64.7. And grade versus man coverage, 88.7. He had 3 drops last season. Missed tackles forced was first in the nation with 35. Slot yards 1127, which was first in the nation. Slot catches 93, which was second in the nation. Could be a little nice little weapon for us at the slot.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to get rid of Renfro, I mean, the dude's prone to getting concussions and fumbling the ball. If we get rid of him, we get that dude in like the 3rd, maybe 4th round.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty dope.
We got to see what the first couple of pieces are, and we also have to see what we addressed in free agency before we try to think of a receiver. Because I like where we're at right now with our receivers, but we gotta go through.
If you can upgrade your receivers, you gotta upgrade them.
Yeah, we got to go through our priorities first and make sure that we have the main pieces that we need to make this team a playoff contender for years to come.
Hey, and I want to give a shout out to the guy that gave me the thing to your
membership. I believe that was. I'm pretty sure it was Jason Hunter. And I'm gonna once I hang up, I'm gonna go down the line because there's a bunch of people that got them, and also there's a whole bunch of new subscribers as well. So I'm gonna shout out each and every single one of these guys right now. Definitely appreciate the support as well.
I want to give Jason Hunter a shout out. Thanks, bro.
There you go. All right, man. Appreciate the call.
Yep.
Take care. All right. Before we take any more, yes, Do Not Disturb is on. Let me go through this chat real quick so I can catch up and see where we're at, because a lot of names are flying on the screen just now. Mock, but you can't draft players from Texas. Dank Vader? Sure, why not? Raiderzilla, thank you for becoming a member. Where am I at? Martin Camacho, thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Jason Monroe, thank you for becoming a member. Where else are we? Because I saw there was a lot. Phil Maddock, thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Brad Barnett, thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Again, salute to the Demon King himself. He gifted, there we go, gifted 5 memberships. Brandon Vandal, Bambino, Tim Chubb, DeLong R. Raiders 1982, Keurig. Welcome to the family, guys. See if I'm missing anybody else right now, and I don't think I am, but I think we had a super before, so let me get to that. Can't miss you guys. Shout out to Isaac, sup, bro. I think we should go heavy defense free agency and 6 of the 9 picks we got on the 6 of the 9 picks we got on the offense. Defensive tackle, free agency. Offensive line, preferably right guard, Robert Hunt, free agency. I hear Jalen Johnson's asking a commanding amount of money. I kind of think he might be off the board. We may end up having to draft a corner in this draft. But like I said, it's going to be trenches for the most part. So we'll see. Appreciate you on the super. Let me get back to the live chat up here. We got 271 in the chat. If you haven't already, break them thumbs, hammer them subs, smash a bell. Jim Harbaugh, Andy Reid, and Sean Payton. Good luck, yo. Oh, God, here we go. Definitely a Chargers fan right there. None of these QBs are winning the division for us, especially if the Chiefs get weapons these next 2 years. It's going to take 3 years for these quarterbacks to get ready unless you're the 1% of rookies. Shout out to Reese Rock in the chat. And what was the Charger game score? 63-21. I'm all about Joshua Cephas, 6'3" receiver. He's a bubble screen magician, too. Okay. Mock draft? Thumbs up? Thumbs down? What are we doing? Let's go, Robert Hunt. Yes. Who's the other guy? DT. And for me, if it's not Chris Jones, it's Justin Matabuki. That's it. Of course, like the other guys that follow, Christian Wilkins and Leonard Williams. But my top 2, Chris Jones or Justin Matabuki, like your life depended on it. All right. So I'm going to disappear from the screen. You guys don't have to look at my ugly ass anymore. There we go. I'm not putting myself back up on the screen now. But I am going to, how do you guys want to do this? I know one person said I can't draft a single player from Texas. I can do that. How do you guys want to go about this, though? I really, in my heart of hearts, don't think we're going to get a QB. Oh, God. Don't put that in the atmosphere, man. Trades? All right, so somebody give me an idea for a trade. Chris, give me your idea for a trade. Space Beast said trade down. Include trades. You guys don't knock it till you mock it. I like that. Do the Mitch thing. Trade to 1, then trade down to 2. Jason 6, I think Fields is absolutely out of the question moving forward. I do. Trade to 1, then trade down to 2. I think he's going to ask for a decent amount. See if the movement is worth it. No trades. All right. So we'll do one with trades. We'll do another one with trading up. We'll do another one with trading down. Love that 30 to 70 range. All right. So let's do this. Start one regularly. And as it stands right now, Drake May, Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison, Jaden Daniels went to Atlanta. Not a surprise. Shit, there is a quarterback available for us. Good night, Martin. Appreciate you pulling on up. My neighbor from across the pond. I'm going with Knicks. Second round. Tyler Guyton is there. Jonathan Brooks is there. Jatavian Sanders is there. I'm not touching any Texas guys. Reese, I'm going to do that next. Washington trades to 1, takes Caleb. Shad takes Harrison. Pats take May. We move to 4 and take JD. Bambino, watch what I do. Watch what I do when I do the next one. Because I've been trading with Arizona a lot, and the draft always seems to work. I'm tempted to go for Guyton right now. And Fisk is right there too. I'm gonna go with Guyton because we have to address that offensive line. And again, with Loom, we don't know if he's coming back. Mumford is a versatile guy. We can put him at left guard. We can put him at right guard. I'm gonna go with the tackle here. It's not happening, Jason. So we got a tackle. We got a quarterback. Let's check the D interior. See what's there. Leonard Taylor is a guy that I've constantly been taking since Sweat and Murphy have been off the board. So I'll continue that trend. Tiger, he's already gone. We got our center. Go with Cedric Gray, address a linebacker. Still got 2 picks left. I'm still trying to... Can somebody confirm that this is a real name? Steel Chambers? Is that like... It sounds like a WWE name. Is that a real guy? I'm going to address the tight end because Hooper's gone. We got one more to go. I'm going to go guard. So we'll see how this first one looked. And this was no trade, guys. We got an A on this. You got an A for Knicks, an A for Guyton, a B for Leonard Taylor. Cedric Van Pran gives you a B+. Cedric Gray, a B+. Ben Sinnott. Oh, God. I'm going to have a terrible time saying that dude's name. A-, and Layden Robinson, an A-. Like, we addressed the offensive line. We addressed the defense. We have a quarterback. Thumbs up or thumbs down on that draft? Down to 4 and see if Daniels is there. All right, so I'm going to trade to 4 on this one, Matt. Guys, I totally forgot to mention before, we are doing a simulcast. We are on X. We are on Facebook. We're on IG. We're on Twitch. Come on over to YouTube, Raider Nation News Today. Hit that subscribe button if you guys want to join the conversation right now. If you guys have input, if you guys have a suggestion with these mock drafts, pull on up over Raider Nation News Today on YouTube. All right, so that's the first one, and that was no... And somebody screenshot these. This was the first one with no trades. We're going to trade now, and we're going to trade to that 4 spot. Shout out to my guy, Jake. Shout out to the Snake Sports Talk Show. Appreciate you, bro. Where did Spencer Rattler go? I can't do that because I'm going to go blind. Hell no. So let's start another one, and we're going to trade at 4. We're going to trade to 4 for this one. So Arizona's got the 4th overall, right? I'm going to give them both 1s. Because this seems to be the way that it's worked every single time. I wouldn't mind doing this. Start the draft. Caleb Williams, May, Joe Alt. They're going to need the help on the offensive line. I think Zappe is going to be their quarterback unless they go the free agency route. Jaden Daniels, our guy, is there. And this is where we are from here. You got Zach Frazier. You got Chris Jenkins. We can go the route of a defensive lineman now. Shout out to Chris for Raiders. Mitchell Red said trade with Bears and tell Washington we take Caleb and watch them sweat. Oh my God. Shout out to you on the $5 super. Do I stand packed and take Frazier or do I go, I think, center? Okay. We don't need an edge right now. We're set with the edge. So you guys are saying, I see two that say center right now. Hold on, guys. Murphy went off the board late in the... Jesus Christ. Him and Ed Oliver is going to be a problem in Buffalo. Yeah, he's off the board. So I see 2, 3, 4. I see 4 saying center right now. So I'm just going to go with Zach Frazier. Let's see where we're at the defensive interior here. This is where it gets tricky in regards to doing that trade. Still got Leonard Taylor there. So I'm going to go with Taylor. Sweat's off the board. We already got our center. I could do some, you know what? I'm gonna do some wild shit here, just in case. This is in the event that JJ's not back. Still think we're gonna need a tight end. I'm going to go guard again in Layden Robinson. Let's see how this one looks. This was a trade up. This is the 4th, and this is another A+. So we traded this year's first, next year's first with Arizona to move up to 4. We got Jaden Daniels. We got Zach Frazier, the center. We got Leonard Taylor again. Audric Astimi, A-. Linebacker, J.D. Bertrand. We got the Notre Dame, we got the Fighting Irish tandem, A-. Jaheim Bell, the tight end, a B-, and guard Layden Robinson with an A-. Jason, we did one with no trades, bro. That was the first one. The first one we did was no trades, and we got Bo. So what do you guys think of this one? And this was with the trade. Take a guard in the 4th. I probably should have gone smoke. I probably should have. I still got an A- on this, though. I think you guys should, like, do, I don't remember the name of the website that does the petitions. You guys should do, like, one of those petitions and get them to hire me, like, on the staff with them. One way, shape, or form. That would be dope. Traded Arizona 1st, 4th, and 2025 2nd. All right, let me try that real quick. Let me try that. I've tried it before, but I think I've had to force it. Let's see. We'll do this one again. Arizona. You said this year's first, next year's second. Yeah, it won't happen. It will not happen. First, 4th, and okay, hold up. Nope, won't happen. So forget that one. Scratch that plan. Trade into the first 2 times. Let's try something. I'm gonna do the same trade with Arizona, right? Wait a second. Why will this not be accepted now? What the hell? Oh, fuck. That's why. My fault, guys. I apologize. My fault. Offer trade here. So give me another team. Somebody give me another trade to get into the first again. I'll take 44 and maybe next year's 4th. and I will do a deal with... No, that's not going to work. Wait, for their 17th? Nope, that ain't happening. Yeah, this ain't going to happen. Trade a 4th and 7th round to Baltimore? Let me see something. Where's Baltimore on here? No. Nope. It's not showing up that we have 3 7ths. Don't trade up at all. All right, let's redo this. Let's start this over. Hold on. Let's do this again. All right, trade a 4. No. Josh Clay said Pats 1 for 1 and 4th. Hold on. 1 for 1. A 4th and next year's 1 and 2. Shit. All right. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Nope, they won't take it. I'm not forcing it either. Hot Beavers, give me a suggestion for trading back. All right, hold up, guys. Hot Beavers is saying trade back as well. Give me your proposal to trade back. What are we giving up? What are we giving? Give me the team and give me what you're give me exactly what it is that you're trying to trade. I want to see your proposal. I'm waiting. Steelers? You know they'll take this right off the rip, though. To go up 7 spots. What else would we want? Nope. How about we get this year? Hold on. Back to Minnesota and we get an extra 2nd or 3rd and Penix. So what are we giving? Oh, okay. Hold up. I don't know why I just asked you that question. Hold up. Let's do that because I was waiting for your response anyways. So we're taking their... Where are you on here? It's so hard to see this. 2nd or 3rd. Hold up. Technically, we'd be trading up, but okay. And we get their 2nd or 3rd. No, they're not going to do that. Let's try their 2nd and see if they do it. Nope, they're not doing that. Number 13 for their 1, 3, 2, and 3 next year. Nope, not happening. Yeah, they're not going to do that. So let's do one more. I'm going to wipe this clean. We could try to move back. Nope. Yeah, so I'll move back Let's see if they'll do a first and a second for 13. No. All right. So, shit. No attempts remaining. God damn it. We're going to try that one again with Pittsburgh. Stay calm, guys. You guys are all over the place just as much as I am right now. So let's do this again. Steelers, we'll give them our first. They got to give us at least, no, it won't work with that. They got to give us their third. Maybe next year second. That won't happen. So we're going to get an additional draft pick. So let's offer this. They'll take it. Let's start this draft. Yeah, really? Really? Yo, ask the people in the chat the last couple of mock drafts I've done. Everybody will tell you mine is better, big bro. Yo, Zon, who had the better mock drafts over the last few days? So we'll take Penix here. Sweater's there. Damn, Taylor's there too. He's still there anyways. Go corner. Hold on. This is a bullshit one. And I still got an A. So we addressed our quarterback. We addressed our defensive line, not once, but twice. We got a corner. We got a guard. We got a center. We got a linebacker. And we got a running back just in case. Graph, nasty work good or nasty work bad? And those in the chat, good draft, thumbs up, thumbs down. Wow. He don't want to pull. He's with the kids, bro. I would love for him to pull up right now. I would love for him to pull up and we can do one of these right now, but he's with the fam. I got to respect that. Who protects that fragile quarterback with no right tackle? God damn. All right. Well, I'm getting thumbs up from a couple of y'all. Graphs all out on Penix. Oh, God. Pause. Trust me, like I said, that's like my third option. GA, you're horrible. He's like, love hate. Too early. He's going to be a mid to late. And I said that from the jump. He's going to be a mid to late, but he is ranked the third best defensive tackle in this draft class. So it's crazy. I don't know. Free agent still exists. Penix just needs to clean up footwork. All right. Yo, Graph, you're in the chat. Give me a scenario and we'll run this last mock draft. Give me the scenario. I got you. Stimmy keeps falling in that spot, so I don't know. I'm like, this might be similar to me wanting JJ here. I like the first two picks though, but trading back with this, that's what they wanted. This wasn't me. This is what they wanted. So give me a scenario, bro, and I'll run it real quick. Trade up for a next, say less. You know what I'm going to do here. This is what I've been doing. 1, 1, next year's 1. I don't give a shit. Run it. I'm going to go with Graham Barton. We need a tackle. You guys want Spencer Rattler as well? Hold on a sec, guys. Let me just take a look at something. Hold on. Shit. I have a feeling I might have made a mistake here. Give me a sec. Maybe not. Hold on, guys. Sorry for the dead air. You know I hate that. All right. We got an A+, y'all. Yo, Graph, what you think of this one? So the trade was an A+. Same trade I've been doing for like almost a week now. We got a tackle in Graham Barton was an A-. Leonard Taylor, a B. Cedric Van Pran, a B+, our new center. Cedric Gray, the linebacker out of North Carolina, B+. Brennan Jackson, the edge out of Washington State, a B+. And Kenny Logan Jr., safety out of Kansas, at an A-. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Somebody give me a thumbs up that it was screenshotted. And you guys see my socials on the bottom of the screen, so you guys can tag me in them. All right, let me get this off the screen. There we go. We have been on for an hour and a half. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all. I love your guys' thoughts. I love your guys' ideas. Shout out to all the callers. Shout out to all the new members. Shout out to all the new subscribers. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, it's pinned to the top. Best way to be part of the badges, the custom emojis, and of course, our monthly giveaway. So make sure if you guys want to keep the lights on here and show your true support, click that link at the top. Chris, give me 1 second, my guy. Sorry. Again, we do these and I'm like, again, we're running on 4 screens today and your chat is at the very top and I was trying to get this mock draft done. Let's go to the fund. I addressed this one before. Mitchell Wren said trade with the Bears and tell Washington we're taking Caleb and watch them sweat. They're not going to trade with us. They will not trade with us unless we're giving up something like Tay or Max, and there's no way in hell we're doing that. So, yeah. All right, guys, this was fun. Appreciate y'all. For those that haven't yet, on your way out, break them thumbs, hammer them subs, smash the bell to stay up to date with all your Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions in the house of Hammer built by the nation for the nation. Raider Nation News Today. Continue to stay safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID is back and on the rise. Remember to wash your hands and your asses. And as always, win, lose, or tie, Raider Nation till I die. And of course, as always, on my New York, peace, love, and positivity. I'm outro.